The most common question I get is, would I be able to fake a payment? My name is Attila Botz, and I work as a software engineer here at Barion. My main focus is to write code. This code runs the system. This is something that I'm doing daily. Besides that, I create monitoring systems or analyze data that comes in, and I try to find all the bugs and all the failures that may occur, and I try to fix them. I work with Barion since the get-go, from 2014. I was one of the colleagues that were here at the beginning. The most common question I get is, would I be able to fake a payment or try to make a payment paid without actually typing your credit card information in? Or am I able to find out all the credit card information that is stored here in the Barion system? And I always answer that for the right amount. No, of course not. Usually, our work with each other, with our product owner and other colleagues, is driven by either some kind of collaboration tool, for example, Azure DevOps, which is a project management tool, or throughout Teams calls or Teams posts and messages. But these are just tools. The secret behind this communication, or the secret behind this collaboration, I would think, is empathy and being able to view the problem through somebody else's eyes. And I think that's something that you can learn, so it's not something that you are born with, and I think it's rather rarely spoken of. I think that this is the real secret behind every human relationship, so a work relationship should rely on this heavily as well. All the job offers that you see online nowadays offer you different things that are, well, they are very convenient, they are very welcoming. For example, a new fruit day, or you can work from home, or flexible Fridays, or something like along those lines. But here at Barion, your colleagues are really there for you. Anytime you are in need of help, or you are a little bit lost, there's always someone you can ask for help. Learning is an essential part of working here at Barion. It is expected from you, especially in my role, but I think throughout the whole company everybody is very curious, and therefore everybody tries to learn new things. Being a software engineer is something that you have to be proud of, and you have to learn all the new technologies by yourself. In this company, learning or providing you with materials that you can learn from is really an everyday task. Every time you need a new material or a subscription or a book, for example, it can be provided for you. All the materials are there, we already have subscriptions that we can use. We try to write software that is up to date. Of course, this is not always an option, but this is something we strive for. My most memorable day here in Barion is one of the team buildings that we had. We were in an old hunting house in the mountains, and everybody was having a really great time. And my personal most memorable moment was when I was served my dinner by our CEO while I was sitting in a jacuzzi. It was a really fun night. The most surprising skill I found throughout these years here at Barion is being able to see things through the customer's eyes. It's something that doesn't come especially for me naturally. I'm a very technical person, and I was brought up in a digital culture, So being able to understand someone who has difficulties understanding a digital product or a digital service is something that I was surprised that I'm good at, but it's something that I can surely say that is teachable, and should everybody learn this skill. If I remember correctly, my biggest challenge here in Barion was when there was a new law, a new directive, that we had to introduce a new system for the payment software. This meant that everybody who wanted to pay for something had to go through another layer of security, which is sometimes called a second factor of authentication, sometimes it's called 3D Secure. And it was very unnatural for the first time. It was something that most of our customers were finding difficult to use. And our job was to find a way where we can meet the technical, the legal, and the digital expectations from the lawmakers, but also try to create a lovable software, try to create a piece of technology that is easy to use. This was a really big challenge. There was no path that was laid before us beforehand. I would describe Barion as a flexible, easygoing and helpful company. It is flexible because there is not much process here. There is no rules here that doesn't make any sense. So when you start working here, you will find that every rule that we describe you or every process that is implemented here makes sense. It is really easygoing because you don't have to wear any clothes that you don't want to. You can work from home. Most of the meetings are between very professional and really easygoing, and by that I mean that you can crack a joke anytime and there will be an audience for it. And I would say it is really helpful because most of the time, I would say all of the time, when you are in need of any assistance or you find yourself lost, surely there's somebody you can call or text. I think to be successful in my position, which is software engineering, the most crucial skill is to be able to decompose very complex problems. And by decomposing, I mean finding a way to implement such complex problems and to be able to find all the corner cases that you might occur during using that feature, and trying to describe this kind of feature, trying to implement this feature in a way that makes it obvious. It might sound a bit strange, but to summarize it, I would say the most crucial skill is to be able to make a complex problem simple.